Soul Canadian here, playing a brand new game. I picked this game up last night. 60 seconds. For people that don't know this game, it is a survival-based game. We will have 60 seconds to grab all supplies in our family, and then we will try to survive in the bunker and hopefully get either the ending where we get saved by the military or the twin sisters. I've heard that ending before, but I haven't personally seen it. So, I basically just jumped on and did a little warm-up gathering crap, but let's get it. Actually, hold on, let me explain everything here, just in case someone doesn't know what this game is. So, of course, we gotta hit the new game. Then you can do challenge or classic. I don't really know about the challenge, but we're gonna do classic. So the atomic drill is the drill before we go down into the survival. So basically, this is the atomic drill, this is the apocalypse, this is the whole thing, and then the scavenge, and then survival. So we're gonna go apocalypse. Little boy's a little too easy, so we're gonna go Fat Man. That's the normal difficulty. We're not gonna go Obama over here. A little bit too difficult for me, so let's jump right into it. If this is a game you guys like to see, let me know, and then let me know some challenges. I think for the first couple episodes, we'll probably just try to beat the game, and then beat the game on its more difficult difficulty, but then eventually I want to try to do some like challenges. So yeah, so we have 15 seconds to see what's up here. I'm gonna grab, we need everything in this room, so we're gonna start off with the radio and then our boy. So grab that, grab our boy. Grab, oh, we gotta go. And then we need to go back into that room because we need these things really badly. Really, the medkit counts as 2 spots? That's fine. We'll grab some soup and water. Oh. And then we need I see the map over here. We need the map. We need the flashlight. Come on, grab the darn flashlight. Get the lock. Move! I guess this. Okay, we need our family. Mary Jane. Grab a bottle of water. Of course. Oh, I can't grab both of them. Grab soup. Oh, run. Okay, we did okay. We grabbed the whole family. We got some soup, water. We got the gun, radio, map, Boy Scout. Yeah, we got quite a bit there. The only thing is that we didn't get the gun nor the axe. So, all right, now this is the survival stage. So this is where most of the game actually takes place. So we got a little bit of water, 4 cans soup. So they get water and food every 5 days. Oh, we didn't get the gas mask. That's really bad. That means we can't send anyone out for a while unless we want them to get sick. All right, so this game is a little bit of reading. If you don't want to read, I'm going to read all of it anyways, or at least paraphrase. All of us made it into the shelter just a second before the blast. That was a close one. As long as we're all together, we can work down here. Or we can make it work down here. We remember hearing canned soup is healthy for you. We vaguely remember stashing some things in the shelter because there was no room for it upstairs. Turns out being messy can really work in your favor. So we got 1 ammo for free. And that's it. Our shelves are full of cans. We can eat cans. We can sleep on cans. We'll even talk to cans. Some of us already do. There's just barely enough water for everyone. We'll have to ration it strictly. So no food or anything till day 5. You would expect a nuclear explosion would be enough to quench any petty arguments. When the future is not looking too pretty and all you see is naked walls, not much is necessarily for the explosion. It happened. We started fighting like crazy. Alright. So there's things I'm going to paraphrase eventually or else my throat's just going to die from talking. We could barely sleep after the arguing. Let's hope that won't happen again. It's impressive how well Mary Jane is handling. Timmy is good. Dolores is good. And Ted, no problems. Okay. No, we're not going to send anyone out on an expedition. So here we go. So this little things like this, not specifically this, but it's the little things like this that make you kind of decide what you want to do. Like, for example, there's nothing more annoying than silence, and that's all we're getting from our radio. No music, no talking, nothing. Is there anything we can do to make it work again? We sure know staring at it won't help. No, don't do anything to that darn radio. Go insane before you mess up the radio. So little things like that, like you'll hear a knock on the bunker or a telephone ringing or stuff like that. So we're sure they are experiencing technical issues. That's it. So they are all starting to want water and stuff. Oh well, no. Oh yeah, this is the expedition. So you can click on this to set up an expedition. It tells you how the family is doing. But then if you look up here, it says the containment of our town is still strong. Salvaging these conditions can result in radiation sickness. So we don't want that. And then the little things that there's nothing there. I might not read it. It's just little dialogues and stuff. Maybe I'll read a couple of them. Let's just leave with questions for now. They all look good. Yeah, not till tomorrow. We're not going to start an expedition. Wouldn't it be fantastic if we could get out and leave, just walk to the surface like we used to, smell the fumes and pollution, and the scent of freedom we miss? That's alright. At least you guys get some food tomorrow. Okay, so now we get food and water today. We are going to have to send someone out after day 10 though, so... we never thought we'd like to see a dancing cockroach. We still haven't, but we saw one that was nearly as big as a cat. The good news is they're probably scared off any rats in the area. The bad news is they're huge and will probably attack when they get the chance. Alright, let's use the Boy Scout manual, I guess, to donk it in the head. Get out of here, rat. Okay, no one looks injured, so that's good. That was close. A nest of those glowing bugs might have been enough to drive us out into the wasteland. Roaches are the worst, but radioactive roaches, yikes. So everyone looks good. We are not alone. There's a huge hairy bunny beast that seems to be hiding one of the pipes. It's poking its head out, eyeing our measly food stash. We can't let it get to it. We can't let it be here when we sleep. Unfortunately, we can't do anything. That was the one thing that I said. We didn't get the rifle or the gun. Hopefully, it doesn't steal our food. I think it stole some of our food. Yeah. -1 can. The beast of the rodent one. Okay. You maniacs, he blew it up. And damn you all hell. That's something that we should have told our neighbors when they blew up their barbecue last spring. They were good times, even if they wasted a perfectly good barbecue. Okay. Living in the past is not wise in our current situation. I agree. No food and water for tomorrow. No. Okay, we can't keep sitting on our backsides here in this tiny little bunker. We have started talking about getting as far as possible from the radioactive wasteland. Who could have thought the Reds would ruin such a lovely neighborhood? We could do it our own, the escaping part, not the running part, of course. However, there might be someone out there who can help us. Let's keep our eyes and ears out. Yes, listen to the radio. Just you better not friggin' break it. Okay, radio looks fine. Okay, we are gonna set out an expedition. Alright. We might be safe inside these walls, but there are other problems to consider. None of us can sleep properly. We have to deal with that possibility. Otherwise, we might end up falling. Yeah, okay. So they want the med kit to fall asleep. We are not going to, because the med kit is super duper important. I don't care if it makes everyone tired. Oh well, you'll get over it. Food and water. Really, only Ted can go outside? Alright, Teddy boy, get out there. As long as the way this works is if both parents die, the kids will run away and you lose, so you need to at least have one adult. Okay, everyone seems fine. Oh. There's never a good time to go into the radioactive wasteland, but it seems this will be necessarily in the new world of ours. We thought it would be a good idea to make this happen sooner rather than later and plan a trip outside. Before we can make the trip, the third step beyond the shelter doors, an unknown creature started glowing at us from the darkness. I think this is the dog. You can get like a dog, and I think this is it. Yeah, roo, roo. You hear that? Roo. I think that was the dog. We decided to check out what's coming with our flashlight. Guess what? It was a dog. The poor thing seemed tired, so we let it stay with us for the night. The next morning, we opened the door to let it out, and it hasn't returned. Hopefully, it'll come back later. So that's cool. Where did that green puddle come from? Oh dear, a pipe is leaking green goo. That's not good. That's not good at all. We need to act now, and no one packed a mop. What do we do? I guess plug it with the Boy Scout manual? I don't know. Okay. Problem solved. Nice. They're all thirsty and hungry. I know. We discussed everything we could, and no one is willing to chat anymore. The silence is really disturbing. We should do something before we start talking to ourselves instead. Alright, listen to the radio. Come on, Ted, come back. Ugh. He has to come back tomorrow, or we're kind of screwed. We probably listen to music. How fortunate we took the radio with us. We could probably listen to some music. They still play music out there, don't they? I don't know, you tell me. Yeah, being safe down there is good. Come on, Ted. Oh, please tell me he brought back water. Oh, he did. Go, Teddy boy, go. And he's not even sick. Let's go. And he got an axe. Oh, that's so good. 3 water. Bug spray. Oh, that is awesome. Food. We didn't get any food, though, so we have to send someone out right away. We didn't expect to get a phone call as soon as after the atomic bomb dropped. Yet here they are. Here we are. We can clearly hear a phone ringing outside. It must be a public phone booth on the other side of the street. Should someone answer it? Yes. So I think that's the ending to the twins is what they call it. These 2 twins will come eventually save you after you do a series of events. Yes, everyone's hungry. Yes. Scratching. Oh, we don't have a for the dog. Scratching at the door could only mean one thing. Our dog friend is back, but we don't have a can of soup to feed him. Sorry, buddy, old pal. Who should go outside? Dolores or Mary Jane? Get out there. Oh, I wet my throat there a bit. Not used to this much consistent talking, but let me know what you guys think about this game. I think it's a pretty cool game. The idea is each episode will just be a run through. Unless I get to like 100 days, then I might cut it. But even then, we'll see. It's high time we stopped wondering about what's going on and started asking questions. At least listen to some reasonable answers. So how about tuning in the radio station? Thing or two about the brave new world. Alright, let's do that. Mary Jane, bring back food, please. Okay, yeah, they're all terrible shape. We're not big fans of our smelly storage shelter, but we started to smell something burning. We quickly realized how much we prefer fire. Why does it have to be these 3 items? I need all 3 of these items. Out of all these, though, we need the radio more than anything. Oh, I can't believe that just happened. The fire just... Boy Scouts and the medic kit friggin' gone. That's so bad. All I can give you is water. Come on. Mary Jane, come back. Okay. Yeah, I know you're all hungry. We need Mary Jane to come back with some food. She's still not back. I have a feeling she's not coming back. Okay. Treasure and breakfast. Started when we were startled when our map slid off the wall. We checked the nail holding it, but they were all firmly in place. It could be a poltergeist. Maybe we need to perform an exorcist to get rid of it. Anyway, in the wall behind the map, we discovered some sort of safe. We're curious of what treasure might be inside. Should we open it? Yes, it could be soup that we need to survive. Oh, and Mary Jane came back. She didn't bring any food? Oh, we're screwed. We're screwed. I give you guys all water, but we need to send someone out right away. We've got a bunch of mushrooms on the walls. Big enough to eat. We have to chance it at this point. Normally, I wouldn't say. So that was big mushrooms on the wall. Normally, I'd be like, "Do not eat the mushrooms," and of course, take that the fuck bean. Come on, Timmy. Come on, Timmy. We're all counting on you. Bring back a med kit. Bring back food. A gun, voicemail. Like, we need so much at this point. Yeah, I know they haven't eaten in a while. I can give you more water. Yeah. They died of hunger. Rip a Roni. So I think I'm going to leave it here as an episode. So the idea is that we'll play one playthrough. If it ends up being shorter or longer, it depends on how well I do. This time we only made it to about day 30. There's our statistics. If you like this type of stuff, let me know, because there's a new 60 seconds coming out that's supposed to be like in space or something. So let me know if this is something that you guys like to see. Like, you know, I don't mind buying cheap indie games like this. You know, this game was like $4.99 or $9.99 or something like that. Like, I don't mind buying cheap indie games. I think I'll probably make a little series out of this. So I'll probably do it, what's today, Monday? Maybe once or twice a week. We'll see how much. I might end up liking it more and doing a lot more. Or, you know, if you guys like it more, you guys really control what goes on my channel. Like, if you guys want more League content, let me know. If you want more 60-second content, let me know. You want more Minecraft content, let me know. Doesn't mean that I'll play only that. But if you guys want more 60-second content, maybe I'll play it 2-3 days a week compared to 1-2 days a week. So just let me know what you guys like. You know, like, comment, subscribe, all that sellout stuff. And I will see you guys in the next episode.